What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And it is time for February. We're getting towards the end of the month. So it's coming up to the 29th of January now. So only a few more days left of this month. And we're going to have a look at what February is going to hold in store for us today. There's quite a lot going on. And I know Empires and Puzzles have released their own calendar. But this one done by Zartanis is always the best one to have a look at for references. So here I can see he's just released it today. So very big thank you to you, Zartanis. So we're going to have a little look at what is going on. So obviously we've got the Contest of Elements, which is currently running. And then as of Thursday, which is going to be the 1st of February, they're going to be opening up the Untold Tales portal again. And it looks like we're going to have a new hero in here called Spartoy. So this is just hopefully going to give you an indication of where you want to spend your gems. And if you want to spend some pulls and tokens, you better get to work on completing those Untold Tales levels so you can get your hands on him. He's going to be featured alongside Gellert and Sito, it looks like. So that should be a pretty good one. And then we've got some costumes. I think that's the first time we're going to see the costume for Akarog coming up for the Tremors of Underwild. And then on the 3rd, so on the Saturday, we're going to have the Legendary Troop Summon that's going to open up once again. And that's going to be running for pretty much the whole weekend. And that's going to be it for this week. Then moving on into next week, so from Monday the 5th of February, we're going to be looking at the War of Three Kingdoms. So that's going to be starting on Monday. It looks like we've got a new hero in the portal there. And the June Summon with Hathor, Bennu, and Set. That's not going to be that great of an event. Oh, man. But yeah, the War of Three Kingdoms Summon definitely. We're featuring Erlang Shen as well. And this new Jing, I think is how you say that. And then we've got the Mirage of Omega. So we're going to have some opportunity to get those blue heroes limit broken, which I could definitely do with, because I've like I said this morning, I've just pulled Satori, and he is going to need some limit breaking. So that is going to be coming up as of the 7th. We've got the Ether quest, so don't forget about that one. Chance to get a few Ethers. And then following on from that, on the 8th, you've got the Ether Summon that's going to start on the 8th of February. And the Lunar New Year event's going to begin on the 8th of February. Now, of course, we are going to have a couple of new heroes for the Lunar New Year event. It looks like he hasn't quite got those in here just yet. But watch this space, because I'm sure we'll be seeing those Lunar New Year heroes. And if you didn't get a chance to summon at the last New Year, Lunar New Year like myself, and you missed out on those extremely good passives, then that's going to be a chance to try and get hold of somebody. I think they're going to stick with the minion where they negate all negative effects from minions. That would be amazing, because I definitely need one of those in my life. And then the Tavern of Legends is going to open up again. That's going to be on the Friday, the 9th of February. And we're going to see Nogu featured in there. So another one of the Champions heroes. And then, of course, you can choose the other two featured heroes. And that's going to take us through the 2nd week of February. And then moving on to Valentine's week, we're going to have another costume chamber. So Toon costumes looking like for Liana and June. And then the Atlantis Rises event, which is going to happen there on the 12th to the 14th. So that's going to be your farming time. Get your loot tickets and get your raid flasks, I mean your world energy flasks ready for that weekend, or for that Monday and Tuesday there. And then a second appearance, I think it's the second appearance now of the Owl Tower. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the 2nd, not the 3rd. So the Owl Tower again, looks like we've got Omidus that's going to be featured, in 2 brand new heroes alongside Omidus. So the Owls haven't been doing that well, I don't think. It's going to be interesting. Like I say, I don't even think Small Giant have a great idea of how these heroes are performing just yet. But it'll be interesting to see what these 2 new heroes are going to bring us for that. And then following on into that weekend, so from the Friday I think that's the Friday. The Thursday, it looks like we're going to have Valhalla Forever and Ever and Ever. And potentially, it looks like, I think, a costume for, is that Norns? No, it's shit, I don't know who that is, honestly. And then another legendary troop summon. Yeah, it is Norns. And then we've got Odin and Gefjon, which we've seen their costumes before. Gefjon's probably a decent one to go for from that portal. But I think most people will probably be focusing on the Owl Tower at that point. The legendary troop summon again. So really trying to get you to spend your gems on that portal. I mean, I'm not too phased about it, to be honest. I think that the conversions happening once a month gives you enough time to level those legendary troops. So if you do miss out on summoning them, the odds aren't that high. So don't be too stressed about that. And then we're moving into the Goblin Village again. So we've got a new goblin that's going to be joining us in the portal called Grimsteel. On the 20th of February, and then Dark Feather, who's just been an absolute monster, insanely good Titan hero, that's going to be featured there again. And on the 21st, you're going to get some free tonics if you complete that. And then we're on to the Challenge Festival. So we've got Cinderella in the Challenge Festival and Guardian Elephant. Really now? We had Guardio Hippo, and Guardio Hippo was an absolute monster. So I can only imagine what we're in for with Guardian Elephant. So yeah, that's going to be happening, the Challenge Festival, from the 22nd of February all the way through to the end of the 25th of February there, and an Ether Summon there just to end off your week. And then moving into the very last week of February, we're going to have another contest of elements. And this time it's going to be the Fire Contest of Elements and a Mythic Titan. And then from the 27th, it looks like it's going to be this Birthday Summon. So yeah, we're going to have two new gargoyles who don't look anything like gargoyles. These two that are going to be featured there in the Birthday Summon. And that is pretty much everything that is going to be going on for the month of February. So as far as portals that I think are going to be worth summoning in, there are probably a couple here. I mean, the Untold Tales one, that's really not going to be going anywhere very quickly, which is cool. But the War of Three Kingdoms, I would say, is definitely going to be a good one. We'll have to see about the Tavern of Legends, what Nogu's like. And then, of course, the Costumes Chamber, where you're just going to be able to beef up on your already, hopefully, getting some of the newer costumes and the Toon heroes in. Again, I think I'm probably going to miss the Owl Tower. Like, I'm going to do the Owl Tower, but I don't think I'm going to summon hard in the Owl Tower, just because I don't really have a great feel for the Owl heroes. But then I could be proven wrong. I mean, these new ones might be absolutely incredible. I definitely love a goblin, so this is going to be a pretty good week here, this third week of February, where you've got the Goblin Village and then you've got the Challenge Festival one right after each other. And I'm certainly looking forward to see what Guardian Elephant is looking like. But yeah, I think aside from that, those are probably the places that you're going to want to be dropping some coins in. And then we've got the hero of the month, that's going to be Gladius. He looks like a pretty decent hero, but we'll definitely take a look at him in detail once the month starts. So yeah, that is your breakdown for February. And yeah, as you can see, I've started trying to use this new recorder, which will let me record the whole of the screen. So hopefully you guys can see things better. I'm not going to do this for all of my videos, but I've just, you know, I'm trying it out for this one. So we're trying some new things here. We're going to see if they work. But yeah, I wish you guys all of the best of luck in your summons if you're going to be pulling in the Contest of Elements. Please do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel if you find the videos helpful. And I'll see you all again in the next video. Bye for now.